Hi all and welcome to our TCM midday recap. Plenty of action, positive action today. If you remember, we talked about the market in the morning session. The sentiment was very positive. The SPY was up at that point 0.5%. Guess what? Now the SPY is up 0.1%. The Qs are up 0.44. There's a clear reason for that. Let's look at the winners. AMD up nearly 10%. Delta strong. Robinhood strong. Chipotle, it's in here. I don't know why it's strong. Palantir, obviously, because of the warmongering in the Middle East. This is their business, security. Micron up 3% thanks to strength in semiconductors led by AMD. Nvidia is up. China is very strong. TSM is also semiconductors. Nike is retail. JP, that's very, very positive add, meaning financials. China, Baidu is of course China, so PayPal also is up. Overall, the SPY 1%, the Q's 1.45. Tesla, which started very strong, basically lost like half of its profits. It was more than 2% at one point, now up only 1.25%. On the negative side, that's pretty much the morning picture. Energy, Oxy and ExxonMobil down. The overall energy sector is down 0.5%. Oracle, a mini pullback after the 20% gain over the last 2 days last week, Thursday and Friday. Utilities, not really that important to us. And overall a very positive sentiment, and we're moving up now. The highs of the day, let's take a look actually at the highs of the day in the S&P. Normally we look at the S&P at the 5-minute bar. That's going to be fine with 2 as well. Highs of the day, as you can see guys, 604.50. Lows of the day 600. We're looking good. Very, very strong. Positive sentiment thanks to the EU US tariff issues. Looks like they are pretty much over. Then Trump is not fighting with Elon Musk. That's also positive. Middle East issues are far away, and I guess investors are already looking away, thinking that this is a thing of the past. Maybe it is, but right now nobody thinks like this. Nobody thinks it's all over. I think in Israel, I can speak for myself, or Iran, I cannot speak for them. So yeah, not a good timing for those countries. Other than that, we have plenty of movers up and down, mainly up. So again, in this type of market, looking for shorts, I think is pointless. You have a clear uptrend in both the semiconductors leading the Nasdaq and financials leading the S&P, other than technology. So why would you even look for shorts? Not to mention that there aren't that many candidates, and this is not the earnings season anyway. So regarding this week, almost no earnings throughout this whole week, as much as I remember. I mean, there are obviously some earnings here and there, but overall the sentiment is based on anything other than earnings. So earnings season is over. It will come back in about 3 weeks, so after a week after 4th of July. So yeah, pretty much a month from today, 4 weeks from today. Now if we're looking at the stocks that we thought that they're going to be successful or interesting in the morning session, I mentioned 6: Oracle, Roku, SATS, SRPT, AMD, and CRCL. Sorry. So basically, I think I had one bullseye, but this is 1 out of 5. The rest of the stocks, let's take a look first at AMD, because that's the most interesting play today. The AMD is up 10%. It's unbelievable, but there is a reason for that. As always, A stock cannot be up 10% without strong fundamentals today, and the strong fundamentals meaning some AI products that they are working, developing, maybe already launching, sorry, and an upgrade from I forgot the name of the investment house that upgraded AMD, but clear upgrade intraday. It wasn't before the morning session, it was during the morning session, and you can see this amazing, beautiful. Let me point it to you guys, because this is a channel where you know who's buying this channel. This is not retail investors. This is 100% institutional traders algo buying every pullback along this move from 119 to 127. That's almost a 6 or 7% move without any pullback. Then we saw a pullback to 126, then a pullback to under 127. This stock is I think bound for more. Keep in mind it's AMD. AMD is synonym with volatility. The stock is super volatile all day. I don't want to say every day. So today it has a clear uptrend. If you look at the daily chart, you understand that the volume is great. The range is the best pretty much for AMD in the last 6 months, other than the reversal day in the Nasdaq in the markets like 2 months ago. So best day for AMD for a long while. And I mean the challenge was to buy it on this channel up. If you didn't buy it on the channel up, hold on a second, my mistake. If you didn't buy it on the channel up, Houston, you have a problem, because now you need to guess a reversal, and the reversal should be to this 126 level or the VWAP, or it's not going to, maybe it's not going to reverse at all, continue higher, and those who did not enter early on are missing on a very good trade. So other than that, maybe there are entries at 127. The risk is like 50 cents, so not a lot of risk, but it seems like it is very extended by now, up 10%, like I mentioned before. Now I'm not going to spend time with you showing the terrible charts of SRPT or basically Oracle, which is not doing anything all day. SATS the same. An amazing winner, and I'm really sorry that I talked about it, but I didn't act with it in QUBT. I think I talked about it in the morning session. It's always on my watch list. Take a look at this stock, up 20%. Most of them intraday. That's a stock that started the trading day at 17. You can see low 1720. Highs 20. So that's a $3 intraday winner on a $17 stock. That's 20%, a 20% intraday range. Remember, the intraday range is the price of the stock, and you want to see at least 5%. So on a $20 stock, 5% is $1. This stock moves up $3, so 15. So okay, sorry, I said I don't know. I don't know what I said, but it's 15%. That's the intraday range, being that this it's 3 times the price. 1%. Hold on a second. 1% of 20 is 20 cents. 5% is $1. Hold on a second. 5%. Okay, yeah. It's 3 times 5%, 15%. Okay. Not very good at math, but anyway, this is a stellar move for the stock, and maybe going places or going back to all-time highs. If you want to know what all-time highs are, just look at the daily chart. Over 26 or 7 at one point. That was at the beginning of the year, then a huge pullback to under $5. So another super volatile stock that can leave you speechless with investors piling into quantum computing. And I guess there's still that much money left now that NVIDIA to a point and the rest of the semis, maybe other than AMD today, slow down. Yeah, I have to say that the market needs a breather, needs a pullback for new entries, and I would continue watching. Of course, AMD, the prime candidate, if it pulls back. If not, I will watch this top tier first 5 and first 5, and if the first 5 you cannot find anything, and then go to the first 10. If there's nothing in the first 10, there's always tomorrow. So there are still 2.5 hours left. We'll do a recap after 4 p.m. For tomorrow morning. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here with us in this midday recap. Please like, subscribe, and most important, if you can, do share this video with your friends. And I will see you in our next video.